Is Bitcoin destroying the planet? That's a question I hear all the time. With all the headlines about its massive energy use, it's fair to wonder. So, in this episode of Block and Learn, I'm breaking down Bitcoin's environmental impact in a way that actually makes sense. Let's start with the big concern. Bitcoin mining uses something called proof of work. Basically, it's a race where thousands of computers compete to solve insanely tough math puzzles, non-stop, 24/7. And all that brain power? It needs electricity, a whole lot of it. You might have seen the reports. Bitcoin's total energy use is on par with entire small countries. Yeah, that sounds pretty wild. No wonder it makes people nervous about the future of our planet. But here's where it gets interesting. Even though Bitcoin uses a ton of energy, that energy isn't just being wasted. It's actually what keeps the whole network running. Safe, decentralized, and reliable. In a way, Bitcoin's using electricity the way banks use big buildings, security guards, and armored trucks. And here's something most people miss. Bitcoin mining can operate anywhere there's electricity, even in places where power might just go to waste otherwise. Unlike a bank or a data center, it doesn't care if it's in the middle of a city or out in the sticks. Now for the good news. More and more Bitcoin miners are going green. Not just because it's good for the planet, but because it's good for their bottom line. Hydropower, solar, wind, these renewables are often cheaper than fossil fuels, and miners love a bargain. Some mining setups are even popping up right next to power plants that have extra juice, scooping up electricity that would just get lost. So instead of draining the grid, Bitcoin mining could actually help balance it out. So, is Bitcoin really bad for the environment? Honestly, it depends on how it's mined. Like a lot of modern tech, the impact comes down to what choices we make and how smart we get with our energy. And here's the twist. As the world shifts toward cleaner, greener power, Bitcoin might actually help speed that transition. Are you curious about more Bitcoin myths and truths? Hit that subscribe button, drop a comment, and check out my other beginner-friendly videos right here on Block and Learn. See you next week.